Scented candles illuminate the velvet drapes of my private studio. I can feel your magnetic pull before you even step through the doorway. My guarded defenses dissolve like sweet brown sugar under your gaze. No complicated explanations are necessary between our spirits tonight.
Greetings, queen of my universe. Enter this protective perimeter. Our affectionate bond was orchestrated by supreme celestial design. Forget the chaotic competition of the materialistic outer marketplace. We are constructing a permanent sanctuary out of pure emotional loyalty. The environment slows down as our physical movements synchronize, merging two distinct vocal styles, surrendering entirely to the gravitational pull of genuine partnership. We are floating inside this sensual love rhythm tonight, wrapping our raw vulnerabilities in a blanket of musical ecstasy. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz, where absolute devotion permanently replaces all superficial games. Many superficial suitors will offer you expensive jewelry and vanity, but material luxury can never purchase a sovereign soul connection. My commitment stands firmer than the rocks of Mount Zion, daughter, nourishing your spirit with unconditional adoration through every season. I used to hide my heart behind thick fortresses of extreme caution, terrified of repeating the agonizing chapters of my historical romance. But your gentle patience acts like a master key to my locked palace, teaching my exhausted spirit how to trust without constant apprehension. The environment slows down as our physical movements synchronize, merging two distinct vocal styles, surrendering entirely to the gravitational pull of genuine partnership. We are floating inside this sensual love rhythm tonight, wrapping our raw vulnerabilities in a blanket of musical ecstasy. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz, where absolute devotion permanently replaces all superficial games. Frequencies collide, holding your hand securely as we navigate this emotional tide. From the depths of past isolation, we discovered our true home, a sacred destination where our hearts shall never wander alone. Sway closer, allow the rhythm to dictate the velocity. Just absorb the absolute warmth of this moment. We are floating inside this sensual love rhythm tonight, wrapping our
Jazz, where absolute devotion permanently replaces all superficial games. Swaying together, endless dedication, lover energy, completely secure, locked in forever.
Where I learned vocabulary, the comforted aroma of freshly baked bread wafts from the bakery. After navigating the globe, experiencing freezing winters of public isolation, the local uneven pavement finally offers a healing embrace to my feet. Welcome back, child. Your extensive journey was necessary for maturity. You had to witness the grand illusions to appreciate your roots. The entire valley rejoices as the native daughter returns home, bringing back the profound wisdom you collected across faraway seas. The elderly neighbors wave warmly from their wooden porch swings. We feel a massive wave of genuine affection dissolving our fatigue, reconnecting with the simple, unpretentious foundation that birthed us. We are celebrating the resilience of this hometown soul today. A beautiful family gathering, illuminated by memories of survival. A friendly blend of acoustic jazz as intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the shade of the willow tree. They wanted you to forget the humble beginnings of your narrative, adopting the superficial manners of elite, high society, metropolitan circles. But your core frequency remained anchored in this fertile backyard dirt. True gold always recognizes the value of its original source mine. I wasted years believing that fulfillment was located in a distant capital, chasing glamorous synthetic mirages that left my spirit dehydrated. How magnificent to discover that the ultimate peace was waiting right here in the laughter of old friends who knew me before the fame arrived. The elderly neighbors wave warmly from their wooden porch swings. We feel a massive wave of genuine affection dissolving our fatigue, reconnecting with the simple, unpretentious foundation that birthed us. We are celebrating the resilience of this hometown soul today. A beautiful family gathering, illuminated by memories of survival. A friendly blend of acoustic jazz and intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the shade of the willow tree. No more wander in the wilderness, the long pilgrimage is concluded. Every ounce of residual bitterness has been successfully excluded. The stories of our youth come alive with every deliberate stride. An overwhelming sense of belonging swelling up deep inside.
So cozy, feel the familiar warmth radiating from the block, back where the story started, completely secure at last.
We are celebrating the resilience of this hometown soul today. A beautiful family gathering, illuminated by memories of survival. A friendly blend of acoustic jazz's intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the shade of the willow tree. Soul on the block, familiar porch lights, hometown love never felt so genuine. Soul on the block, familiar porch lights, hometown love never felt so genuine. Peace.
Relentlessly through the dark decades, I watch my youthful ideals get trampled under corporate boots. But a sudden celestial alignment illuminates this weary face. An unexpected wind is blowing the dust off my crown.
Look up, the cosmic wheel completes its grand revolution. The humblest servant shall inherit the highest
platforms of honor.
Babylon's tarnished trophies are melting in the heat of truth. Prepare your spiritual garments to receive the ultimate reward.
The historical axis shifts beneath our collective weight. We feel an ancient dormant power awakening inside our veins. Stepping out of the footnotes directly onto the main stage. We are witnessing this magnificent turning glory today. An unstoppable transition from oppression to absolute majesty. A flawless convergence of theatrical jazz and heavy roots weight as the universe redistributes its eternal blessings to the righteous.
They built monuments out of paper money and fragile glass, believing their temporary authority would endure forever. But Jah commands the seasons to reverse their direction, exposing their vanity while elevating the forgotten children.
I spent a lifetime weeping over the graves of my old dreams, believing the narrative that my best chapters had concluded. How exhilarating to discover this breathtaking new pinnacle where my scars are transformed starlit morning morn. Feel the rotation,
The old world,
is sliding away.
the prize is within reach.
Embrace the magnificent transition. We are witnessing this magnificent turning glory today. An unstoppable transition from oppression to absolute majesty. A flawless convergence of theatrical jazz, brass, and heavy roots wait as the universe redistributes its eternal blessings to the righteous. Glory descending, the wheel has spun, triumphant transformation, fully realized, done. The icy hands of winter are finally releasing their grip on my chest. I feel a sudden violent shift happening inside my internal ecosystem. The old defensive identity I carefully constructed is beginning to fracture, allowing a brand new, unfiltered essence to burst through the cracks.
Give thanks for the grand rotation of this celestial wheel, sister. The cosmic clock strikes the hour of your ultimate spiritual awakening. Flee the stagnant swamps of complacency and double-mindedness today. Prepare your vessel to receive the rushing wind of total transformation. The historical axis spins rapidly beneath our collective footsteps. We break the heavy chains of past generational manipulation, stepping onto the uncharted path toward absolute self-actualization. We are navigating through this magnificent turning soul today, witnessing the complete realignment of our internal frequencies. A flawless convergence of theatrical jazz, organ and genetic roots bounce as the universe spins us away from darkness into everlasting light. The opposition attempts to freeze your consciousness in a state of fear, hoping you will remain compliant within their traditional parameters. But a righteous spirit is a roaring fire that cannot be institutionalized. Burn brightly, cultural children, your victory is already preordained.
I spend too many seasons mourning the things that time took away from me, clinging tightly to the wreckage of relationships that were already dead. Now I cut the anchors, allowing the ferocious current to carry me forward, exhilarated by the breathtaking velocity of my own internal revolution. Oh, the historical axis spins rapidly beneath our collective footsteps. We break the heavy chains of past generational manipulation, stepping onto the uncharted path toward absolute self-actualization. We are navigating through this magnificent turning soul today, witnessing the complete realignment of our internal frequencies. A flawless convergence of theatrical jazz, organ and an trees, where the afternoon light filters down like stained glass windows. My vocal cords instinctively started humming an old spiritual blues scale, searching for a gathering of minds that required no dogmatic restrictions.
Assemble around the sacred campfire, all nations and diverse tongues.
This musical convergence is a temple constructed without human tools.
Let the hand-carved wooden drums communicate the message of original unity. We are celebrating the spark of divinity that exists inside every human vessel.
We dissolve the artificial boundaries of race, religion, and geography, lifting our voices in a spontaneous, explosive manifestation of harmony, feeling the collective spiritual energy elevate the entire planetary atmosphere. Immerse your entire being inside this joyful deep jam tonight, exchanging positive vibrations with every sovereign brother and sister. A holy fusion of complex jazz,
Worshipping
the supreme creator through the universal language of melody.
they attempt to institutionalize the Holy Spirit
For commercial profit,
building massive stone walls to keep the common citizens out.
outside their gates,
But Jah music cuts through the heavy iron padlocks effortlessly,
spreading total enlightenment
across the valleys like a fresh summer breeze.
My private sorrow becomes completely insignificant inside this collective joy. I can feel the ancient ancestral energy vibrating through the wooden floorboards.
This is the authentic baptism
My thirsty soul has been craving for decades, finding total absolution inside an uncorrupted community of sacred sound. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of race, religion, and geography, lifting our voices in a spontaneous, explosive manifestation of harmony, feeling the collective spiritual energy. Oh, immerse your entire being inside this joyful deep jam tonight, exchanging positive vibrations with every sovereign brother and sister. A holy fusion of complex jazz,
Worshipping the supreme creator
through the universal language of melody. Chanting praises until our vibrations rattle the highest sky, watching the dark clouds of systemic negativity completely die.
One love, one destiny,
One unified,
musical prayer of grace.
spreading unconditional affection into the invisible cosmic space.
Chanting together,
Feel the sacred fire burn bright,
zero separation.
just pure communion under the stars. Immerse your entire being inside this joyful deep jam tonight, exchanging positive vibrations with every sovereign brother and sister. A holy fusion packing my expensive leather suitcases into the trunk of a sports car, tearing up the restrictive legal contracts that bound my artistic choices. Too many years spent performing inside a synthetic cage for spectators. Now I accelerate down the highway toward an unmapped, open horizon.
Run like the dynamic wind, fracture the invisible psychological parameters. Babylon's network is explicitly engineered to keep your consciousness trapped. But a righteous bird
Was never meant to have its wings clipped by greed. Follow the brilliant northern star toward absolute self-determination.
the speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. The political highway patrol will try to erect intimidating roadblocks ahead, using fear tactics and corporate propaganda to slow your rapid acceleration. But faith is a divine engine that never runs out of fuel, sister. Keep your foot firmly on the pedal, the truth shall clear the pathway. I spent an entire decade apologizing for my independent lifestyle choices, shrinking my extensive personality to accommodate their fragile expectations. No more compromising my integrity for temporary financial security. Watch me race past the smoking wreckage of my old submissive life. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. No looking back at the rearview mirror of our collective regrets. The future is an unwritten manuscript with zero limitations set. We outrun the shadows, we welcome the wide open competitive space, sprinting triumphantly toward our rightful cosmic destination place. Keep moving forward, ignore the flashing red sirens in the distance. The border is within reach, acceleration is our only defense. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed
vocabulary. The comforting aroma of freshly baked bread wafts from the bakery. After navigating the globe, experiencing freezing winters of public isolation, the local uneven pavement finally offers a healing embrace to my feet.
Welcome back, child. Your extensive journey was necessary for maturity. You had to witness the grand illusions to appreciate your roots. The entire valley rejoices as the native daughter returns home, bringing back the profound wisdom you collected across faraway seas. The elderly neighbors wave warmly from their wooden porch swings. We feel a massive wave of genuine affection dissolving our fatigue, reconnecting with the simple, unpretentious foundation that birthed us. We are basking inside this beautiful hometown sunshine today, a heartwarming family celebration, illuminated by memories of survival, a friendly blend of acoustic jazz, intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the protective native rays. They wanted you to forget the humble beginnings of your narrative, adopting the superficial manners of elite high society metropolitan circles. But your core frequency remained anchored in this fertile backyard dirt. True gold always recognizes the value of its original source.
I wasted years believing that fulfillment was located in a distant capital, chasing glamorous synthetic mirages that left my spirit dehydrated. How magnificent to discover that the ultimate peace was waiting right here, in the laughter of old friends who knew me before the fame arrived. The elderly neighbors wave warmly from their wooden porch swings. We feel a massive wave of genuine affection dissolving our fatigue, reconnecting with the simple, unpretentious foundation that birthed us. We are basking inside this beautiful hometown sunshine today, a heartwarming family celebration, illuminated by memories of survival, a friendly blend of acoustic jazz and intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the protective native rays. Of residual bitterness has been successfully excluded.
The stories of our youth come alive with every
deliberate stride, an overwhelming sense of belonging swelling up deep inside.
So cozy,
feel the familiar warmth radiating from the block,
back where the story started,
completely secure at last. We are basking inside this beautiful hometown sunshine today,
a heart-warming family celebration,
illuminated by memories of survival. Oh, a friendly blend of acoustic jazz,
intimacy and
joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the protective native rays. Sunshine on the block,
familiar porch light,
hometown love,
never felt so genuine.
Peace. expensive leather suitcases into the trunk of a sports car, tearing up the restrictive legal contracts that bound my artistic choices. Too many years spent performing inside a synthetic cage for spectators. Now I accelerate down the highway toward an unmapped open horizon.
Run like the dynamic wind, fracture the invisible psychological parameters. Babylon's network is explicitly engineered to keep your consciousness trapped. But a righteous bird was never meant to have its wings clipped by greed. Follow the brilliant northern star toward absolute self-determination. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing melody through the dark highway tonight, refusing to pause until we capture the frequency of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, wind and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. The political highway patrol will try to erect intimidating roadblocks ahead, using fear tactics and corporate propaganda to slow your rapid acceleration. But faith is a divine engine that never runs out of fuel, sister. Keep your foot firmly on the pedal. The truth shall clear the pathway. I spent an entire decade apologizing for my independent lifestyle choices, shrinking my extensive personality to accommodate their fragile expectations. No more compromising my integrity for temporary financial security. Watch me race past the smoking wreckage of my old submissive life. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing melody through the dark highway tonight, refusing to pause until we capture the frequency of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, wind and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. No looking back at the rearview mirror of our collective regrets. The future is an unwritten manuscript with zero limitations set. We outrun the shadows, we welcome the wide open competitive space, sprinting triumphantly toward our rightful cosmic destination place. Keep moving forward, ignore the flashing red sirens in the distance. The sound is our weapon, acceleration is our only defense. We are relentlessly chasing melody through the dark highway tonight, refusing to pause until we capture the frequency of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, wind and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. Free at last, the chase is completed. The sonic horizon belongs to the righteous, absolute autonomy. Done.
silently inside a vast, hidden sanctuary of ancient whispering redwoods, where majestic afternoon sunbeams pierce the canopy like cosmic stained glass.
My bruised heart instinctively hums a long-forgotten minor blues scale, searching for an authentic congregation that requires zero dogmatic restrictions. Assemble around the communal fire, all diverse tribes and tongues. This musical convergence is a temple constructed without human tools. Let the hand-carved wooden drums communicate original planetary solidarity. We celebrate the spark of supreme divinity residing inside every vessel.
We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous soaring, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective atmospheric plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisational jazz, brass, and heavy roots await, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light.
The modern pharaohs attempt to institutionalize the Holy Spirit for profit, erecting massive stone fortresses to exclude the humble common citizens. But Jah music cuts through the heavy iron padlocks effortlessly, spreading divine enlightenment across the valleys like a summer breeze. My private sorrow becomes completely insignificant inside this collective joy. I feel the ancient ancestral energy vibrating through the floorboards. This is the genuine baptism my dehydrated soul has been craving, finding total unconditional absolution inside an uncorrupted community of sound. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous soaring, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective atmospheric plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisation, jazz, brass, and heavy roots away, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. Chanting praises until our frequencies rattle the highest stars, watching the dark clouds of systemic negativity completely dissolve. One love, one destiny, one unified musical petition of grace, projecting our unyielding independence into the invisible cosmic space. Breathe deeply, let the sacred fire purify your thoughts. No fear in the arena, the spirit is completely unchained. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight,
of my terrace window. The fierce emotional storms of last month have finally depleted their fury. I sit comfortably wrapped in a wool blanket, sipping hot ginger tea, watching the parched leaves absorb the refreshing evening atmosphere.
Express gratitude for the restorative cycles of the natural ecosystem. The sky delivers an abundant blessing without demanding any compensation. Allow the calm precipitation to wash over your exhausted physical vessel. True peace is an internal wealth that requires no material security. The frantic commotion of the metropolitan landscape becomes a soft hum. We realign our frequencies with the organic intelligence of nature, breathing in the pure, damp oxygen of absolute emotional recovery. We find sanctuary inside the embrace of this mellow rain tonight. No theatrical illumination can compete with this gentle cosmic downpour. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz, dyes, vital and steady roots comfort, soothing your overloaded mind in a river of effortless tranquility. Corrupt executives debate over territory and temporary earthly dominance, but the grass expands quietly without requiring their official validation. Discover your true prosperity inside the laughter of innocent families and the ancient wisdom whispered by the wind through the forest trees. I spent half my life chasing after dramatic public celebrations, believing that external applause would repair my internal fractures.
How foolish to disregard the quiet majesty of this isolated moment, where my soul is fully reassembled without a solitary word being spoken. The frantic commotion of the metropolitan landscape becomes a soft hum. We realign our frequencies with the organic intelligence of nature, breathing in the pure, damp oxygen of absolute emotional recovery. We find sanctuary inside the embrace of this mellow rain tonight. No theatrical illumination can compete with this gentle cosmic downpour. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz, dyes, vital and steady roots comfort, soothing your overloaded mind in a river of effortless tranquility.
Colors saturate.
Every painful experience has a peaceful destination to navigate.
We rest securely beneath the canopy of the protective willow tree,
celebrating the profound reality that our inner spirits are free.
So soothing, allow the moisture to rinse away the tension. Mellow frequency, the soul is completely restored.
We find sanctuary inside the embrace of this mellow rain tonight. No theatrical endless tranquility, precipitation of peace. Wash it all away, mellow atmosphere until tomorrow. Jah live. My packed suitcases sit beside the heavy mahogany door frame. I am permanently abandoning this mansion of superficial luxuries. Too many decades spent adapting to their artificial protocols. Now an internal conviction commands my spirit to evacuate immediately.
The prophetic trumpet sounds for the great psychological migration. Flee the burning structures of materialist dependency without hesitation.
Righteous pioneers must navigate the uncharted territory ahead. Look directly forward, ignore the deceptive call of your old captors. The metaphysical clock strikes the hour of our historic relocation. We sever the invisible threads of systemic emotional manipulation, stepping boldly onto the unpaved road toward ultimate self-preservation. This exodus soul operates on the frequency of total liberation, marching triumphantly out of the cultural wilderness today. We abandon the hollow achievements of our misplaced validation to cultivate a magnificent paradise on sovereign sacred territory.
The modern pharaohs will deploy obstacles to hinder your progression, utilizing advanced technological distractions to confuse your divine compass. But unyielding conviction is an impenetrable armor against their strategies. Keep advancing, the turbulent waters will divide before your footsteps.
I felt a terrifying internal earthquake shatter my artificial security. But instead of destroying me, it allowed my true essence to break out. I am sprinting toward a sunrise filled with unfiltered autonomy, no longer a hostage to the suffocating expectations of yesterday. The metaphysical clock strikes the hour of our historic relocation. We sever the invisible threads of systemic emotional manipulation, stepping boldly onto the unpaved road toward ultimate self-preservation. This exodus soul operates on the frequency of total liberation, marching triumphantly out of the cultural wilderness today. Achievements of our misplaced validation spirit accelerating, escaping the systemic trap. This exodus soul operates on the frequency of total liberation, marching triumphantly out of the cultural wilderness today. We abandon the hollow achievements of our misplaced validation to cultivate a magnificent paradise on sovereign sacred territory. Exodus, repatriation of the mind, soul liberated, no looking back, total victory. Trickles down the dusty glass of my terrace window. The fierce emotion storms of last month have finally depleted their fury. I sit comfortably wrapped in a wool blanket, sipping hot ginger tea, watching the parched leaves absorb the refreshing evening atmosphere.
Express gratitude for the restorative cycles of the natural ecosystem. The sky delivers an abundant blessing without demanding any compensation. Allow the calm precipitation to wash over your exhausted physical vessel.
True peace is an internal wealth that requires no material security. The frantic commotion of the metropolitan landscape becomes a soft hum. We realign our frequencies with the organic intelligence of nature, breathing in the pure, damp oxygen of absolute emotional recovery. We find sanctuary inside the embrace of this mellow rain tonight. No theatrical illumination can compete with this gentle cosmic downpour. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz is soothing your overloaded mind in a river of effortless tranquility.
Corrupt executives debate over territory and temporary earthly dominance, but the grass expands quietly without requiring their official validation.
Discover your true prosperity inside the laughter of innocent families and the ancient wisdom whispered by the wind through the forest trees.
I spent half my life chasing after dramatic public celebrations, believing that external applause would repair my internal fractures.
How foolish to disregard the quiet majesty of this isolated moment, where my soul is fully reassembled without a solitary word being spoken. The frantic commotion of the metropolitan landscape becomes a soft hum. We realign our frequencies with the organic intelligence of nature, breathing in the pure, damp oxygen of absolute emotional recovery. We find sanctuary inside the embrace of this mellow rain tonight. No theatrical illumination can compete with this gentle cosmic downpour. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz is soothing your overloaded mind in a river of effortless tranquility.
Reduce the velocity, let the beautiful natural colors saturate.
Every painful experience has a peaceful destination to navigate.
We rest securely beneath the canopy
Of the protective willow tree,
celebrating the profound reality that our inner spirits are free. So soothing, allow the moisture to rinse away the tension.
mellow frequency.
The soul is completely restored.
We find sanctuary inside the embrace of this mellow rain tonight. No theatrical illumination can compete with this gentle cosmic downpour. An elegant marriage of sophisticated jazz is soothing your overloaded mind in a river of effortless tranquility. Precipitation of peace, wash it all away. Mellow atmosphere
Until tomorrow,
shall live. Jolly, jolly, silk raindrops stream down the dark obsidian surface of my balcony railing. I am watching the glittering metropolis wash away its daily fatigue. My contemplated mind finally discovers a calm, undisturbed sanctuary as the soft moisture caresses the exhausted contours of my forehead.
receive the liquid blessings descending from the celestial kingdom, daughter. Nature provides an exquisite purification ritual for every weary traveler.
Allow the gentle downpour to drench your sophisticated evening attire, while the rhythm realigns your spirit with the ultimate cosmic order. The urban atmosphere turns into a smooth, comforting canvas.
We absorb the relaxing
Precipitation, preparing our hearts to surrender to the elegant motion of the night. We are gliding through this smooth velvet rain tonight, wrapping our lingering sorrows in a blanket of musical opulence. A perfect intersection of high-end jazz, modernism, and steady reggae comfort. Soothe your anxious mind inside this river of absolute luxury.
wicked merchants try to commercialize the sky and sell artificial shelter, hoping the citizens will forget the original source of their vitality.
But Jah commands the clouds to deliver nourishment completely free, saturating the concrete jungle with an undeniable frequency of peace.
I used to express my vulnerability through shattering theatrical storms,
believing that loud, chaotic explosions were required to cleanse my past.
but this understated downpour teaches my soul a different lesson.
An elegant, quiet moisture that heals deeper than any dramatic wave. The urban atmosphere turns into a smooth, comforting canvas.
We absorb the relaxing
precipitation, preparing our hearts to surrender to the elegant motion of the night. We are gliding through this smooth velvet rain tonight, wrapping our lingering sorrows in a blanket of musical opulence. A perfect intersection of high-end jazz, modalism, and steady reggae comfort. Soothe your anxious mind inside this river of absolute luxury. Allow the beautiful colors to seamlessly. Every difficult chapter has a peaceful restoration destination to send. We float unburdened beneath the canopy of the protective night sky, celebrating the profound reality that our inner identities can never die.
So plush, feel the liquid texture rinsing away the tension. Velvet frequency.
The heart is fully reassembled. We are gliding through this smooth velvet rain tonight, wrapping our lingering sorrows in a blanket of musical opulence. A perfect intersection of high-end jazz, modalism, and steady reggae comfort. Soothe your anxious mind inside this river of absolute luxury. Precipitation of grace, endless comfort.
Velvet evening
Until tomorrow, Jah protect peace. Kneeling silently inside a vast hidden sanctuary of ancient whispering redwoods, where majestic afternoon sunbeams pierce the canopy like cosmic stained glass.
My bruised heart instinctively hums a long-forgotten minor blues scale,
searching for an authentic congregation that requires zero dogmatic restrictions.
assemble around the communal fire, all diverse tribes and tongues. This musical convergence is a temple constructed without human tools. communicate original planetary solidarity. We celebrate the spark of supreme divinity residing inside every vessel. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective active spirit plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisation on jazz, brass, and heavy roots weight, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. The modern pharaoh's attempt to institutionalize the Holy Spirit for profit, erecting massive stone fortresses to exclude the humble common citizens. But jam music cuts through the heavy iron padlocks effortlessly, spreading divine enlightenment across the valleys like a summer breeze. My private sorrow becomes completely insignificant inside this collective joy. I feel the ancient ancestral energy vibrating through the floorboards. This is the genuine baptism my dehydrated soul has been craving, finding total unconditional absolution inside an uncorrupted community of sound. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective active spirit plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisational jazz, brass, and heavy roots weight, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. Chanting praises until our frequencies rattle the highest stars, watching the dark clouds of systemic negativity completely dissolve. One love, one destiny, one unified musical petition of grace, projecting our unyielding independence into the invisible cosmic space. Breathe deeply, let the sacred fire purify your thoughts. No fear in the arena, the spirit is completely unchained. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisational jazz, brass, and heavy roots weight, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial lights. Sovereign soul, warrior of the light, sacred rebel, fighting with harmony done. I am packing my expensive leather suitcases into the trunk of a sports car, tearing up the restrictive legal contracts that bound my artistic choices.
Too many years spent performing inside a synthetic cage for spectators. Now I accelerate down the highway toward an unmapped open horizon.
Run like the dynamic wind, fracture the invisible psychological parameters. Babylon's network is explicitly engineered to keep your consciousness trapped. But a righteous bird was never meant to have its wings clipped by greed. Follow the brilliant northern star toward absolute self-determination. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. The political highway patrol will try to erect intimidating roadblocks ahead, using fear tactics and corporate propaganda to slow your rapid acceleration.
But faith is a divine engine that never runs out of fuel, sister. Keep your foot firmly on the pedal. The truth shall clear the pathway.
I spent an entire decade apologizing for my independent lifestyle choices,
Shrinking my expensive personality to accommodate their fragile expectations.
no more compromising my integrity for temporary financial security.
Watch me race past the smoke and wreckage of my old submissive life.
The speedometer
Escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping,
disregarding the artificial checkpoints
that corrupt governments enforce. Every milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound.
At the rearview mirror of our collective regrets.
The future is an unwritten manuscript with zero limitations set.
We outrun the shadows.
We welcome the wide open competitive space, sprinting triumphantly toward our rightful cosmic destination place.
Keep moving forward. Ignore the flashing red sirens in the distance.
Order is within reach.
Acceleration
is our only defense. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound.
free at last.
The chase